Oh, it just happened again. Not to the extent of a year ago, but it's happening again. This whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clarke thing, not talking about and stuff other than basketball, it's just getting so ridiculous at this stage. Like, the fact is that they're both just really good basketball players. They're both competitors. Like, they're both two completely different people. They're both killing it to start their WNBA careers. And they're both large percentages or large reasons why the WNBA is growing at the minute. And like, literally a tweet and what she said in an interview, what Angel Reese said in an interview, has got people going full on like, just full on with the personal insults, taking everything out of context on a day where it should be celebrated. It should honestly be celebrated if you're a fan of the sport. In the last 2 days, Caitlin Clarke was exceptional against the Storm, and Angel Reese was exceptional last night against the Liberty. They were both brilliant. And then, if you're even seeing it in an interview, Angel Reese basically said that Caitlin Clarke wasn't the only reason for the growth of the WNBA, which is true. She didn't discredit Caitlin Clarke. She didn't go at Caitlin Clarke. And then she tweeted out, I'm just going to have it here, she had to delete it, saying getting a win to packed arena not just because of one player on our charter flight. She's not wrong. And that's not even a freaking shot at Caitlin Clarke. It's a shot at Charles Barkley. It's not even a shot at LeBron James. Because obviously Caitlin Clarke is a big reason. LeBron was talking about Caitlin Clarke in general, almost comparing her pressure to himself, and then said that as a throwaway line. Charles Barkley just out of nowhere decided to get facts completely wrong, talking about how former WNBA players and current players hate Caitlin Clarke because they should be thanking her because she's the one that brought them everything. Caitlin Clarke 100% helped the league, but so did Angel Reese, so did the other players. Like, people aren't wrong saying that. Like, if you want to say what percentage, like if you want to argue like semantics, who is the biggest draw in the WNBA, it's Caitlin Clarke. It is. The numbers don't lie. Whether you prefer Angel Reese or not, it's fine. The numbers don't lie. But to argue that Angel Reese is not a massive draw is crazy. And not only that, like, they're both performing so well. They're both doing exactly what they needed to do. Anyone who had ridiculous expectations, Caitlin Clarke's going to average like 25 and 6 for the year. Angel Reese is going to average close to a double-double on a team who's so much better than expected. They're both living up to their ends of the bargain. But I hate especially when it's a situation like this where Angel Reese has done absolutely nothing wrong. Just like last year, she's done nothing wrong. And it's just the same groups of people, the same media that's not really sports media, they just want to push an agenda through sports, going after her for what? Showing passion? Do we not want that? Like, are we not talking about a big reason why Anthony Edwards is the face of the league? The fact that, like, he is that bit cocky. He is going to trash talk Kevin Durant to his face. Like, we're seeing that as a positive. But yet, with Angel Reese, when she just plays the damn game of her pro career, does everything you want a basketball player to do on the floor. When we talk about NBA players, people are like, oh, these guys don't really want it. They want to sit out and load manage. When Angel Reese is a player who leaves her body on the line every single game. And then afterwards, you can very clearly see the team love her. Her team love her. She seems to be the perfect teammate. She's in interviews talking about how everything that she wants to bring up her team. Whenever she gets any endorsement deal, she wants to get her team involved. She wants to get stuff for her team. She wants to do everything. Like, she has been the model pro. Just because she tweets out something that any NBA player would tweet out in the same circumstances. Like, I could genuinely guarantee you that imagine in 1984, if there was Twitter and Michael Jordan was playing and all he could hear was that every NBA player needs to just be thankful for Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. If it wasn't for these two, their league would be nothing. And you could guarantee you Michael Jordan, the competitor that he is, especially if he went and beat them. I know he didn't have success, but like hypothetically, he goes and beats them in a game. He'd be going on Twitter typing. But yeah, we love him for it. And then we just want to vilify Angel Reese for it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I hate seeing it. I hate seeing this type of stuff because I kind of get the social media, or I kind of get kind of the drama around basketball. I kind of get the soap opera. But, like, when it goes too far, like, all that realistically should have happened with Angel Reese's tweet is, first of all, it's very clearly directed at Charles Barkley. It is not directed at Caitlin Clarke. But it should just make you, instead of wanting to give abuse to Angel Reese, it should make you want to watch the game on June the 1st. Like, that's what it should do, but clearly it's not. Clearly it's not, and I hate seeing it. I genuinely do, because, like, Angel Reese has shown not only, like, all she's shown since being drafted is, one, obviously, like, even with that whole situation, it's very, very clear that I don't know if they're friends or not, but there's, without question, a mutual respect between her and Caitlin Clarke. They're competitors. And just like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, like, if you hear the stories saying, like, they respect each other, but they hated each other. And then I think, was it Converse? They were on the set of a commercial, and it turns out that they ended up being friends. I would be almost certain, like, in the Olympics, if the two of them, I'd bring both of them, by the way. I would bring both of them. The two of them playing on the same team would be absolutely box office. And I actually think they probably will at some stage. Like, let the rivalry be there for a few years and then go and play with each other. Like, that would be, because their styles match up perfectly as far as everything on the court. Like, this should be a day where we're celebrating. We're celebrating the two new faces of the league. We're celebrating the fact that the league's in the best position that it's ever been in. And we're celebrating the fact that these rookies are actually living up to the hype. Like, you might be saying, oh, but they're not the best players in the WNBA straight away. Like, first of all, that's never going to happen anymore. Like, Breanna Stewart was damn good as a rookie. Candace Parker won MVP as a rookie. But the talent level in the WNBA in 2024 compared to 2008 is night and day. No one's coming in as a rookie and winning MVP, no matter how good they are. Like, we're seeing, especially guards, how much they struggle. And the fact is, Caitlin Clarke has been one of the best guards we've seen come in her rookie year. Like, I know Ionescu's first couple of games after she got injured in her rookie year, her, like, real first year, Clarke's way better than she was. Clarke's so much better than Kelsey Plum was. Clarke's so much better than Jackson was. Was it Jackson? Oh, I've blanked. Whoever, the number one overall pick for the Aces when they got it the third year. Like, she's came in and not struggling as a guard, which most do. And an Angel Reese is showing that she can do exactly what she did in college in the WNBA. And not only that, is like, barring injury, touch wood, and if she develops a jump shot, can just become exceptional. Even if she doesn't, she's like the female Dennis Rodman as far as the way she plays, but a bit better because she can make better. Like, it's sad to see everything, and fair play, or I was about to say fair play for Angel Reese staying on social media through all that, but like, it can't be easy. It can't be easy, and like, it's just, I just hate seeing it. I genuinely just hate seeing some of the stuff, because especially when exactly what she's doing is being praised on the men's side. Like, we want to talk about all this stuff being like, this is why Anthony Edwards is going to be the face of the NBA. All the stuff that he does. Whereas Angel Reese is doing everything outside of the sport, coming in, playing unbelievably well as a rookie, shutting down MVPs, backing up everything she's saying. And not only with some of the stuff she's saying, like, in defense of herself and others. And, like, she's not even wrong with what she's saying. She's not even knocking Caitlin Clarke. She's just pointing out the true fact that Caitlin Clarke isn't the only reason, which is the truth. Caitlin Clarke is one of the main reasons. It's probably the main reason for the growth. But at the same time, for the continued success and continued growth, Angel Reese is going to be a big reason for that as well. Like, the reason why Caitlin Clarke has had the mania, obviously the shooting from the logo, everything. But if she was, if she didn't go, when she beat South Carolina, the undefeated South Carolina team, it's kick-started it. Well, actually, the Louisville game in the round before, it kick-started it. And then obviously the finals with the whole LSU thing. And then no one really cared that much about what Caitlin Clarke did. Even though she broke the all-time record during the regular season. Everyone just watched the tournament again. Because not only was Caitlin Clarke exceptional, there were storylines there. There was every bit of a storyline. Her versus Angel Reese in that Elite 8. Then in the Final Four, because right after that, everyone wanted to watch Juju versus Paige. UConn win that, then it was UConn. Then there was the undefeated South Carolina team on their other side with Camila Cardoso. A high tide rises all boats. And as much as Caitlin Clarke was probably the main draw of that whole thing, the Caitlin Clarke mania doesn't happen without Angel Reese, Paige Beuckers, Camila Cardoso, or that South Carolina team, or even Aliyah Boston, or that South Carolina team the year before, or Van Lit when they beat Louisville. Like, it has been a perfect storm for this league, with Caitlin Clarke obviously initially emerging as the face of that. But that doesn't change the fact that she's not the only person responsible, and the level of college basketball in the women's the last couple of years, especially how much more interesting it's been in the men, and as well as that, you're seeing the rise as far as popularity of your Angel Reeses, of your Paige Beuckers, of Hailey Van Lit, like, on social media. Like, that's all part of it as well. And it's not just Clarke. And what Angel Reese said, saying it's not just Clarke, there's nothing wrong with that. And even if, like, there's going to be extra motivation there to beat Caitlin Clarke, just like there is for every WNBA player. WNBA players seeing the hype of this player being, like, put on a pedestal above everybody else and wanting to go at them is no different than in 2003. NBA players saying LeBron wasn't that good, given playing a bad Cleveland Cavaliers team, like it was Game 7 of the NBA Finals. They want to prove something and shut people up that this 18-year-old wasn't the future of the league. Like, it happened. It happened all those years ago. And you better believe if Twitter was a thing in 2003, oh my God, every single team after playing LeBron James would be on Twitter. Or at least somebody from every single team. And you know what? I don't think people will be saying, oh, boo-hoo, it's tough on LeBron James. Or insulting these individual players, because it seems like that sort of arrogance, that sort of competitiveness is just accepted in the men's game. Whereas, I don't know, people are just making Angel Reese a target for doing the women's game, despite the fact she's done nothing but grow the sport. So anyway, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.